Welcome back. This is part 7 of the designer series. We're going to go ahead and I want to change the flag positions slightly within the set. I'm going to bring her down just a little bit. My main reason for that, yeah, she's still fine there. I want to check her out. I would like to bring her. It's going to be a little more difficult. We might be able to do it. We'll see. I want to bring these ladies around a little bit and spread this arc out on the back some. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I'm hitting the 0 or the 9 button to do the arc itself. I'm trying to complete, yeah, I say that word again, I say that a lot. Complete the picture. Exclude you, and you, and you. I'm going to try that. I don't think that'll work, but that might. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. The thing is, we're trying to keep almost the same sort of spacing throughout the guard that we have within the core. Oops, I have been hitting the wrong button. I was hitting the 0 button instead of the minus button. I was reordering that shape. You know, let's go back. I'm just going back by hitting Z. Again, I'm just re-emphasizing. Come on. Okay, now we hold down Control Z to go back to the original. There we go. I'm just going to take one look real quick and see. Yeah, there shouldn't be any problem with that. My only concern is her. And I don't know if I can get 2 of them down in this position down here. I'll continue with my Zingali discussion. When he went to Garfield, um, he became known for they were called spaghetti moves. And why were they called spaghetti moves? Well, they look like spaghetti on the field, but one of the, I guess you would call it, lesser known items was that his wife would get quite upset with Mr. Zingali when yeah, they went both through there. I didn't see her. Just checking. Yeah, we're going to have to move that one over. I'm altering her course a little bit. That way she can come between these, called a pass through. Again, that's, yeah, right through there. So that means then these can be rotated around. Yep, we don't want that contra. Anyway, he used to take spaghetti, boil it, and then drain it or strain it, and then dump it on a table, and then he would see what forms came out of it, and that is how he came up with a lot of the show designs for Garfield 83, 84, 85. He, of course, wound up going to Star of Indiana, and then in 91, he was actually dying. It is. I am not a big fan of Star of Indiana themselves because they kind of I felt cheated by this core that was kind of put together with the best money could buy, even though that was a joke statement. For what I understand, the actual director never really said that. He never really said, this is the best core money can buy. But that was kind of the implication, and I think for a long time that fans of drum corps resented. And I knew a lot of core members that were quite resentful of that. But it was a great opportunity, and then I really became a fan of their Close Encounter show. Oh man, that was the first time that any Star show really captured me. They were known as the Chameleon Corps. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want to see where these guys are coming from. If Because if I can move them over, yeah. Just trying to complete this set a little bit. Go back to an arc, other way, and then rotate you guys around a little bit. See if that works. And no. So we're gonna go. Let me see who's where. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. We're gonna not rotate you that way. Actually, I'm just gonna hit Z and go back. But in '91, they actually they added that cross disappearing and then reappearing at the end of the show, and that was George's last great design, his masterpiece in many ways. Um, we as a close-knit group of drum corps fans owe a ton to George. Uh, you'll never hear me say a bad word about the man because he was. I think he remains the biggest influence. Yes, the current big influence would be the Cavaliers designer, whose name eludes me. I'm not a fan. I, some people aren't going to like me because of that. I'm not a fan of Cavaliers shows, current shows, because I think they're too simplistic. You march squares on the field. Well, gee, that's pretty easy to clean up. And the judges, I think, are just giving them way too much credit. You want difficulty, then perform a show that's difficult. Yeah, that's just my own opinion. But I think we're done with the set. Um, it's clean. I'll watch these guard members here just for one moment. This one, I didn't see her. Yeah, a little pause there, which worked well. Coming up on the 8-minute mark, I think it looks like an amoeba, which is perfect Zengali trademark. The amoebas were one of the things. I am going to make an arc out of this. Actually, I'm going to grab this guy as well. We're going to form them into an arc. And I really would like to do the same thing over here. Other way. Just see if I can get that to work. It would really be a little close. I can live with that. Complete set. Oh, well, except for one thing. Gotta go back. Okay, flags. All flags are going this way. And then we'll change the position. A button, double click them to highlight them all, and then hit your A button to change position. They're going to go that way. That works for me. And that will do it for this video. So stay tuned for part 8.